Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, specifically another Pokemon opening video. Today, we're doing something special. Now, this is probably going to be a little bit newer than the previous videos that have been posted recently. I'm a little back, a little behind on the videos I should be editing, so this one's going to get priority. It should be like in the middle of like the second to last bunch of cards that I'm supposed to be opening. But today, we're kind of getting into important business because today, as you might have seen by the title and you might have seen by the thumbnail, we're opening up more Ascendant Heroes, specifically Evolving 10 and ETB. Now, these are going to be cool. There's a lot of cool cards in Ascendant Heroes that I'm looking to get. There is still a lot of inflation on the prices for the cards because, you know, they are new essentially. So a lot of people are still trying to get them, and the prices are varying a lot. So that's what you see. Like, for example, you have a bunch of cards, like specifically the Mega Evolutions, the Gengar, and then the Dragonite getting a lot of bids, closer to like the $600 to $700, $800, not even $900 ranges for like the Mega Gengar, for example, passing even the market prices for like previous Mega Evolution Pokemon, which I personally think have a cooler design. Like the Mega Charizard, but that's because of mine, because I like Charizard. You can see right there. I'm going to point back here. Look at this race right there. But we are looking for, of course, some cards. I'm looking for specifically Zoroark, because that card is super cool, but it's very broken, especially when you play with other Ends cards. This is where I start to get a little nerdy, because this is where, like, I don't know, this is like a couple of videos back I started talking about how I want to learn how to play Pokemon, and I have been recently, and Zoroark is one of those cards that I'm trying to play into a little bit more and make a deck around it, because it is a very trickster oriented deck. Specifically, the main not ability but the attack, Night Joker, is really good, because basically by only having 2 energy on your Pokemon, you can use any attack and its concording ability, for the attack at least, for only 2 energy. So that's where you bring in End's Reshiram, which is already a card that I have hundreds of, and I have 1 illustration rare, which is really cool of it. But you can use, for example, the first ability, which lets you do 2 times damage essentially of what you have been dealt onto your Pokemon. So for every damage counter, you do 20 times that amount to the other Pokemon, which is really good. Or you could use, for example, a card that is in this set, this ETB specifically. Let's see if I can zoom into that. End's Zekrom, specifically this guy right here, Rampaging Thunder. It does 250 damage, which is a lot. It can take down a lot of EXs, or it can at least do a lot of damage to the EXs. But you only need 2 energy on Zoroark to use that ability, essentially, which is an ability that if you look back onto there, it requires 4 energies, 2 of which are completely different energies, which is hard to run, because generally speaking, you're not going to be running in a simpler deck, you're not going to be running multiple types of energy, because it can be difficult to apply onto your Pokemon that might require a specific set of energy. But you blast open Zoroark to the front, use Reshiram's ability, and then use freaking Zekrom's ability, and then boom, you explode the field and get a bunch of prize cards. And yeah, anyways, for those who are expecting Pokemon content, specifically TCG stuff, I am going to be doing a little bit more of that soon. I'm still learning, I'm making my account, doing all that stuff, but from there, let's actually start, you know, let's get to the Pokemon. Let's get to the part you guys have been waiting for, which is actually opening up these packs. Let's get to it. All right, first things first, we got the little tin, of course, with the Totodile and the Togepi right up at the front. I like the art. Now, in a video that has probably already come out, we opened up 2 of these previously. One of them had Chikorita, and I forget the other Pokemon behind there, and the other one had Riolu, and I think Darumaka, I believe. And I'll show them up on the screen, but of course, like always, they come with the cool little sticker, which is cool, and of course the little square, which is a roadmap to all the connections of the other Pokemon. Oh yeah, you can see that right there. It's a Clefairy or Clefable, I don't remember. Clefable and a little Chikorita, and then we got that one, the Riolu and the Darumaka. Now we're missing just the Pikachu, and I don't actually see what else is back there. Tortwig? No, it's I forget his name. Tepig, yeah. And then, of course, the other one is the Zorua and the... I actually don't know the name of that Pokemon. I'll put it up on the screen, but there's a little guy right there. I'll probably get a better image of it. But there's a little guy right here. It's a little squawking duck. Anyway, these are cool because they give you a little bit of an encyclopedia about the Pokemon, give you a little bit of information, what number Pokemon it is, and yeah, gives you more information about it on there. But like all tins, comes with 2 packs. Specifically, this is the Ascended Heroes set, which right now is also very expensive to get. It's kind of insane. Now I'm going to open up the ETB, and I'll show you guys what's inside. Like I always say, ETBs are my favorite. They come with the Player's Guide, which is a little booklet with all the cards that are available in the set, and they even give you a little bit of information about what things you can run, which is really cool. And give you that right there, and cool art on the inside. Really cool. Along with that, inside the ETB, as always, there's a plethora of packs. In this instance, we get a total of 9 packs. 4 here, 5 here. Sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 11. I don't know, it depends. Along with that, you get cool sleeves. This generation specifically has, of course, as the cover implies, a cool little Dragonite, Mega Dragonite, which is pretty cool. The sleeves are that teal and black background. Some sleeves are, of course, different. Some of them have like a white background. Some of them are silver background. Some of them are gold background. I have a bunch of different ones. But I think that the coolest part is this right here, the illustration rare promo card of En's Zekrom, which of course Zekrom is a cool boy in and of himself, but has a really good abilities. I'm hoping that we might just get some standard N Zekroms and not just the IR. The IR is cool, but you know, having standard Zekroms would be a nice thing to have in general. But you know, these abilities are just pretty strong in general. It's really cool. It comes with, of course, pack of energies in case you need them, and comes with a pair of die. This die set is a little different than usual. It's purple die, which is pretty cool, and a green die on the inside. Pretty cool. It's kind of a continuation of the design from the shell of the ETB. As you can see right here, it has that purple, green, blue, yellow type of stuff going on there, which is really cool. And last but not least, it comes with a coin. It's pretty cool. It comes with a Dragonite coin. Look at him. Look at him, he's just flying there. He's pretty cute. And like always, if you guys do enjoy this Pokemon content, please leave a like. These videos are of course funded by me and my girlfriend. We got a bunch of these Pokemon cards. Sometimes it can be a little expensive to get the packs in general. So if you could show some support, leave a like down below. And for those who aren't subscribed, I can see you. I can see you, right? I know you're not subscribed. I know. Look at it. Look at it. You know, just scroll the screen up a little bit. Just click the red button. Make it great. And hit the little bell to be notified when more videos related to Pokemon come out. All right, let's start off with our first Ascended Heroes from today's polls. Now, like I said, there should be another video up soon, or should already be up, of Ascended Heroes in particular. I'm gonna show you guys the code because you know you guys deserve a code, at least one. And of course, the Ascended Heroes video was 2 tins along with Mega Evolution's lunchbox, which is pretty cool. All right, our first energy of the day. Ooh, shiny electric type. All right, let's see. Now this set does have the possibility of getting some crazy god packs, quote unquote, apparently, supposedly. But our first guy is going to be King Gambit into Grubbin, and oh, Canary, full art, pretty cool. Look at that. I like the yellow Rotom, the shiny Rotom phone. It's pretty cool. There, it's pretty cool. I still really like this Pokemon right here. This little shiny Rotom. But I like that the hair clips are kind of like the electric eel thingy. You know, put up on the screen. That's what the mouth is right there. It's pretty cool. Put them right there. On to our next pack. Now, just so you guys know, that first pack was from the actual tin. So far the tin is going kind of crazy. Ooh, I like the Togetic. A little cave right there. It gives like Sonic level a little bit. Oh, Pikachu. There are a lot of Pikachus that are being, or there's like a lot of illustrators full arts in this set that are specifically Pikachu. And they are pretty expensive, as you can imagine. But so far, the tin has given us some pretty good luck, giving us our first full art from Ascended Heroes, I believe. The previous video that I was mentioning, the one with the Mega Lucario or the Mega Evolutions lunchbox, did have a illustration rare. It had a Weevil illustration rare, was pretty cool. But this is our first full art, I believe. And you guys go, you know, after you're done with this video, you guys should go check out that video. You know, give it a little bit of love, give it a like. There was a okay. Talk about illustration rares. Second illustration rare that we have gotten. This is pretty cool. I mean, opening up the disc to, you know, get energy from the sun is pretty cool. And it has on top of a roof, you can see there's little antennas right there. Antenna right there. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. This one's pretty cool art. Alrighty, and here we got a water energy. Cool. But like I was trying to say, if you guys, of course, could go over there to that video after you're done with this one, of course, go over to the other video, the one with the Mega Evolution lunchbox and the 2 Ascended Hero tins. Go over there, leave it a like. There is a goal over there, like I said, 25 likes, and we'll open up Evolving Skies. But only if you guys like. Only if you guys do that. So we need a total of 25 likes over the couple videos. I'm sure you guys can hit that, right? Alrighty. Our next energy is a fighting type energy. Now, for those who are nerds like me, you'll have seen that the recent Mawa full art, or not full art, illustration rare in the third slot, or the first slot, I'm saying. I mean, interesting. Early on, cool. Look at that. Going through the city, kind of like a continuation of the Heliolisk, right? Kind of in the same city. That's pretty cool. They kind of have a similar theme for the illustration rares, at least for these two in particular. It's pretty cool. Now, for those of us who are a little bit nerdy about Pokemon, you guys will know that we are, of course, getting a change to our rule set. We're going from regulation GHIJ to HIJ specifically, so we are no longer going to be able to carry some of the G Pokemon, which, you know, is shaking up the meta. And yeah, we'll see. Ooh, Mega Feraligatr. That is pretty cool. Our first EX from Ascended Heroes. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this new regulation set is going to lead to when it comes to what decks are going to be. There's a peek back there. What decks are going to be the more important or the more meta decks. Now, I'm going to be running, of course, like always, a Mega Charizard deck, but you know. Okay. Petrol is here with us, I believe, and at the end, we have Rayquaza. Another cool legendary Pokemon. Energy is plant type, shiny. As you can see, these three looking at us. They want to be the first full art, or not full illustration rare, or full art, or, you know, SIR that we pull off of these packs, but we shall see. Now, I know I'm not always the luckiest man in the world, but come on. Either God Pack in the last three, this is the last, or give us a crazy pack with an illustration rare, specifically, you know, secret. It'd be pretty cool, you know. It'd be pretty crazy. It'd be pretty nice. The ETB luck would be there with us. But apparently they're taking a vacation, and not giving us any luck. But here we are. 2 more Ascended Heroes. 2 more. This one's not making noise. This one's making noise, so we'll open up this one first. Come on. We got a steel type. Come on. We need to get something cool. We need all the energy. Oh, a Cramorant. That's the other Pokemon that's on the thingy. But here we are with Mega Signal. First holo into a Pignite, and Larry, I like you, but I don't like you. Like, you know, come on. If you're gonna pop up Larry, you gotta give me some cool stuff. Now, I will say I didn't mention it earlier, but the new Ascended Heroes, like promo cards for the trading card for Pokemon Live, have these kind of like honeycomb design in the background, which is pretty cool. Which is a little different to like the previous ones, which are just a Pikachu in the background. All right, our last energy for the day is this fire energy. Let's see a Mega Charizard. Let's see a Mega Charizard. We got a Buddy Poffin up at the front. Kirlia, Slugma. Come on, come on. Come on, ETB. Ooh, Prism Energy. This is actually pretty useful. But come on, give us something. A Starvia is cool. But you know, to be cooler, a full art or a SIR or an IR. That's not what I wanted. Ooh, Team Rocket's Kangaskhan EX. Not what we're looking for, but regardless, a cool card nonetheless. Now we started off the video with, of course, a pretty decent pull from the tin at the front, right? We got that Canary full art, and then we opened up the second pack from the tin, and we didn't get much. But then when we started opening up packs from the ETB, we got some decent stuff. I mean, we got that Heliolisk, that illustration rare, which is pretty cool. I really like it. I like that he's on the rooftops. And then, of course, we opened up a couple more packs. We got that Mawile running through the city. But from there, our luck didn't go too crazy. We just got 2 EXs. One, of course, this Mega Feraligatr, which is pretty cool, with a pretty decent attack. And then, you know, ended off the day with Kangaskhan, specifically Team Rocket's Kangaskhan EX, which is a pretty cool card. But, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm looking for some decent hits. But, you know, that'll be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully more Ascended Heroes if I get, you know, a couple more packs from the store, if they don't get, you know, scalped out of all my stores. But hopefully I'll be able to get some more Ascended Heroes, open up more of those packs. You know, Mega Evolution has always been my favorite set, and having a continuation of Ascended Heroes is pretty cool. Maybe I'll get another ATB. I'll see what I can do. But from there, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell to be notified when the next video comes out. We have a lot of content coming up soon. Some of it's a little old, so you'll see me. Maybe I'm not have too much energy because I recorded like 8 videos in one day. But from there, check out the links in the description. Check out the links in the description. Check out the videos that are about to pop up at the end. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot of Pokemon that we've opened up on the channel. Keep leaving likes. Leaving likes tells me that you want more. But from there, see you guys in the next video. Peace.